Hi guys, this video is going to be a review and demo of the Revlon Colorstay Whipped Cream Makeup, and I got this from Walgreens for $14.99, and Mrs. Lola Lynn actually loves this, and so I wanted to try it out, and it's supposed to be medium to full coverage, at least that's what she said, and I'm really curious to see how it applies. I did note the reviews online before I purchased it to find out like what shade I need, because you really cannot test it in the store. So the review said that the jar was deceiving and that it made it look larger than other foundations. So I agree. Do you see how much space in this glass there is? There's almost as much space as there is product, almost. Also, it's very heavy. That was another thing people noted, that it was really heavy and that it was annoying to try to carry around with you and that you really didn't want to travel with it because it is glass and it will break on your tile. Another thing that people said was that it was kind of pricey for the size of the product that you get. So I'm going to kind of compare it to the number of ounces in some of the foundations I own just to give you an idea. Okay, so the standard size of a foundation is 1 ounce. Here's my Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's 1 ounce. L'Oreal True Match Lumi, 1 ounce. L'Oreal True Match, 1 ounce. Maybelline BB Cream, 1 ounce, okay? So I look through my collection. Pretty much every single product that I have for face is 1 ounce. This, however, is 0.8 of an ounce. So it's also more expensive than 3 out of the 4 that I just showed you. This is actually $14.99 at Walgreens. So you're getting less product than the L'Oreal and the Maybelline, but you're paying more. And I was kind of not liking that. I mean, not gonna lie. But then I realized that this has such good reviews in the sense that people that do like it and do wear it love it. And I'm like, well, if I spent $42 or $35 on this one for the Estee Lauder, what's $15 for a drugstore? Let's give it a try. So what else it had that was interesting was the consistency. It is supposed to be whipped cream makeup. I don't have anything like that. So you just unscrew the cap, which I don't really like because I've only used it once and it's filthy. And the perimeter of the product is filthy. So I feel like that's kind of gross. I also feel like it's not as sanitary as something with a pump that I can pump out into something, because you actually have to either dip your finger or your brush or your sponge or something into this. Now you could use a reusable applicator or like a spatula, a disposable applicator, but like how many women do you think out there are really buying drugstore makeup that own disposable spatulas to apply their makeup with? Not very many. So anyway, it comes with this plastic insert that you take out. This is filthy, and the edges of it get filthy, so that when you put it back on, the outside of your container gets filthy. But let's put that aside. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just apply it to my face. I'm going to move the camera a little closer so you can see it better. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit on my face, and I'm actually just taking the product right from this cap thing that goes in there. And I'm just going to blend it in with my Sigma F80 and see how I like it. So, trying not to apply too much product here. Just taking whatever's left on my fingers. So I will say it is definitely thick. I read also about the color match for these, that they are a lot darker lighter than you think, but that they have the whipped, this kind of cream makeup, and then they also have liquid, and they have 2 different kinds of liquid in this line. One of them is the one for oily combination skin, and one is for normal to dry skin. And so the colors, the names of the shades actually are the same in the 2 brands, but that the darkness of the colors does not match up. So let me show you what I mean. But I just put that all over my face, and I feel like it's a pretty good coverage. I mean, it definitely took care of a lot of the issues. I still need some concealer under my eyes, but I'm going to show you the other foundation. This is the Revlon Colorstay, the same brand, but this is the normal to dry skin, the liquid one. This one is supposed to last 24 hours, so if you want to see a review on this, let me know. And this one was normally $13.49, but I got it buy one, get one half off, so this was half off. And that one's supposed to last 24 hours. This says it lasts 24 hours. This is the shade Sand Beige, and that one, this is shade 200 Sand Beige. So I didn't go with a 100 because I know that this is slightly lighter than what I'm used to. But then I got the Revlon Colorstay and the liquid one, and this one is in the shade 180 Sand Beige. This is the shade 200 Sand Beige. So they are different, but the colors, it's almost impossible to see the color through this glass. It's very difficult for a drugstore makeup to not have testers, to not have any kind of a thing where you can put the clear translucent thing over your arm to see if it's the right shade. And also misleadingly like name the colors the same. Maybe they do match up. Maybe 200 is the same as 180 because they're different lines. I'm not really sure, but I did not find that nice. I thought they should make them the same numbers, the same names. And also there was no indication, unlike the L'Oreal True Match, to whether these shade numbers and names were warm or cool. Now sand I assumed was going to be warm, which I have warm undertones, so that's fine. But some of them were like, this is beige, nude, tan, natural, creamy. I mean, those aren't necessarily the names, but you know what I mean? There was no indicator for me personally to see, oh, which one is for me. I chose this one because I wanted to look at this one looked warm. That's the only one I could tell. A lot of them look tan, like creamy, beige, I don't know. But yeah, that's one of my complaints. And also the packaging is very heavy and very misleading. But the coverage, I think, is really nice. It's a very matte finish. Almost goes on a little thick. So if you don't like thick coverage, this is not for you. I think you could apply it with a beauty blender and shear it out with the wetness in the beauty blender. But I don't know that that's really the best application method. I think this is meant to be a full coverage makeup. And also it says it lasts 24 hours. So I'm going to come back in a few hours and we will see how well it lasted. I am going to go ahead and put on the rest of my face, of course, but I'm going to follow up in a few hours and see how this does. The time is, I don't know, it's before work, it's like 8 a.m. So I'll try again in a little bit and we will see. Hi guys, this is just a quick update. It has been about 9 hours since I applied the foundation, and it's supposed to last 24, but I will say at 8 or 9 hours, I think it's still doing pretty well. You can't really see through it too much. I did not apply any powder. I just did my under eye concealer and the powder over that. But this is just a quick update. I will update again before I go to bed. I'm not going to test the whole 24-hour function of it, but I will give you a good 15 hours, which I think is about all the average woman should have their makeup on anyway. But I'll be back in a little bit. Hi guys, it's been about 14-15 hours. I'm getting ready for bed. Just wanted to show you how this foundation is worn. Well, I feel like it did pretty well. I don't have oily skin, so I can't tell you, oh, I didn't get oily in my T-zone, or I don't have any shine. I didn't even use powder in the morning. I didn't use powder at the evening. I didn't touch up at all. Nothing on my face did I touch up, but I can see through the foundation a little bit on my chin. I can see this mole more. I'm getting more fallout from my mascara than I am from this foundation. I think it did really well. So I don't plan on wearing this for 24 hours, like, ever. So if I need a long wear foundation, Estee Lauder Double Wear is going to give me a more flawless finish, just in general, but it's also 3 times the price. Maybe 4 times the price, 3 times the price. So I think that this is a really good drugstore option. If you have dry skin, I think it wore pretty well for me. I don't know about oily skin. You may have to touch up with powder, but I hope you guys enjoyed these this tutorial, review, demo, whatever you want to call this thing. But if you like to see more like this, please like this video, give me a thumbs up, and let me know what kind of products you want to see next. I also want to test out the 14-hour liquid foundation that's in this line and see if it's not 14 hours, 24-hour Revlon Colorstay. But I recommend this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.